I've always been different. I can't explain it, but strange things have gone around. It doesn't bother me, not more. I'm used to this as the whispers. But
Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow. Guardium Leviosa. Keep going, mate. Don't give up. Knight to H3. Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid...
Incendio! Fantastic troll! Fantastic what?
Any time now. Any time now.
Incendio! Incendio!
I didn't know the castle was so dark at night. Who's there?
Hey, watch where you point that thing.
Oh, Robin. Are you looking for Ivy as well?
Right, same as you. Lottie sent me a note by Owl. Come on, we're meeting in the library. Everyone is waiting.
Everyone? Is this everyone?
Kevin? Why are you the only one here? Where's Daniel?
He's over there by the bookshelf.
On the first night? Are you mad? If trying to learn things at school is mad, then I suppose I am.
Well, is everybody ready to look for Ivy? She hasn't returned to the dorm yet, so she must still be lost somewhere in the castle.
I am not sure. Is it safe? Absolutely not.
Don't listen to him. It's perfectly safe.
I don't want detention. Just leave me out of it.
What about you, Kevin? Are you with us? We could definitely use someone as clever as you to help find Ivy.
Oh, thanks for the compliment. I suppose I could give it a go.
Where are we?
A classroom, obviously. Hey, what's that over there?
Watch out! Incendio! Monster book!
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Troll! Thunderstorm! Fantastic bomb! Incendio! Monster book!
I can see how Ivy managed to get lost. These corridors seem to go on forever.
We need to be careful, or we'll get lost too.
Put out that light! Wizards are trying to sleep.
Excuse me, but did you happen to see a first-year student come through here tonight?
Not until this very moment. But the next time Mr. Filch wanders by, I'll tell him I saw 3.
Found them! I did. The 3 lost firsties are lost no more now that I found them on the 5th floor.
Shut up!
Hang on. 3? Only supposed to be 1 lost little firstie.
We're not lost. We're looking for Ivy.
Ho ho ho! You're heroes! Very gallant. Shall we test your mettle?
Incendio! Troll! Monster book! Atmosphere charm! Fantastic bomb! Incendio!
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Acromentia Venice! Troll!
go. Where are we? Where's Kevin? Great. Now he's gone and got himself lost. Just like you are.
Daniel, what are you doing here?
Making sure you don't lose us any house points. Now let's go before we get caught.
What about Ivy?
You can look for her on the way back. Let's go!
Wait, did you hear that? I think someone's coming.
It's the caretaker, Mr. Filch.
Run!
Phew, I think we lost him. Where are we?
Looks like a classroom, although it's such a mess. There was a sign on the door that said keep out.
And you ignored it? Are you trying to get us killed?
Relax, Daniel. I'm sure there's nothing dangerous in here.
Oh, then what do you call that?
What is it? I can't see.
I can fix that.
He doesn't look very happy about it.
Sorry. I'm really looking forward to this. Let me at him.
Incendio! Troll! Monster Book! Atmosphere Charm! Fantastic Bomb! Thunderstorm! Incendio! Where's Robin?
Run off, of course. She's going to get caught, I'm sure of it.
It's very easy to get lost in here. Come on, let's try this way.
Well, at least we're getting to see some of the castle's more unique tapestries. Trolls learning ballet. Very strange.
Hush up, will you? I'm trying to think.
Why are you pacing back and forth?
It helps me think.
The lost girl is not going to magically appear just because... Was that door there before?
No? What do you think is in there?
Only one way to find out. Ivy?
Oh my! Daniel? I don't believe it. Ivy! We've been looking everywhere for you.
Really? Thank you so much. I so badly wanted to be found.
Weird place. Why'd you come here, Ivy?
I don't know. I think I was looking for something. All I remember is lots of hallways and stairs, and then... I can't be sure, but I think someone was following me.
Following you? Did you see who it was?
No, but it felt like someone was always just behind me, looking over my shoulder. I'm probably just being silly. My Nana says I'm like that sometimes.
Whatever happened, we can figure that out later. Right now, we should get back before we run into any more trouble.
Come on, Ivy. If we can avoid Mr. Filch and Peeves, we should avoid getting detention. Is this your trunk?
That's not mine. It must have been here when I came in. There are initials on it. WW. Definitely not mine.
Leave it then. Let's go.
Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow.
Incontinent!
You have a team. Now go and recruit your friends.
Incendio. Monster Bug. Fantastic Bomb. Ventus.
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Atmosphere Charm. Incendio. Monster Bug.
I'll get you for this.
Fantastic Bomb. Troll. Acromantula Venom. Atmosphere Charm.
All right, here goes nothing.
Incendio. Monster Bug.
Now you
Troll. Acromantula Venom.
I'll get you for this.
Incendio.
I won't let you fight alone. I won't let I'll patch you up.
Essence of Dittany.
Atmosphere Charm.
Keep me going. You've got
Monster
this.
Fantastic Bomb.
Episky. Nebula. Essence of Dittany. Swelling. Nick. Episky. Nebula.
Well done! Your performance thus far has been excellent. I must say you've exceeded my expectations.
Thank you, Professor.
However, that does not mean you should become complacent. Your education is only just beginning. To truly succeed at Hogwarts, you must be willing to challenge yourself.
I'll do my best, Professor. You're starting an art club, Lottie?
I'm trying to, but so far the response has been less than enthusiastic. Some seem interested in picking up a brush, but the second I mention researching the Hogwarts portraits...
You just have to show them how interesting it can be. Know of any portraits with tragic backstories?
Come to think of it, yes. If you're not too busy, could I take you on the rounds to get your feedback on a few options? I'm quickly realizing that my idea of interesting is very different from most.
Of course, Lottie. Anything to help get your art club off the ground. Let me drop off my...
You're here. What do you think of this painting?
I think? Well, if I'm being frank, I think it's quite soppy. Sorry.
I could see how you'd feel that way at first glance, but why don't you take a closer look?
Are there 2 wands in her hand?
Yes, good catch. This is a portrait of Etheldrada Bloodworth, who discovered that her fiancé was pursuing the dark arts in order to get revenge against the Muggles, who killed. It depicts the moment immediately after she was forced to raise her wand against him.
I can't imagine how conflicted poor Etheldrada must have felt. It's no wonder she looks so upset.
I've always said that we can learn a lot about the past, present, and even the future from portraits, if we're willing to listen.
Well said, young witch. It has been quite some time since a student took such interest in us portraits. Not since that...
Simon? Did you say Simon?
Gosma, you know who Lady Etheldrada's talking about?
Oh yes, we're the best of friends. Or rather we were, 183 years ago. Oh, for some reason, everyone tends to suddenly remember stuff they have to do when I come around. But not Simon. We talk and play for hours. I even showed him my 3rd favorite hiding spot. The one hidden behind the painting of...
Wait a moment, did you say there's a secret room behind a painting?
Not just a room, a whole corridor full of them.
That sounds perfect for your art club, Lottie. If you tell people that you meet in a secret clubhouse, everyone's going to want to join. Gossamer, where exactly is this hiding spot of yours?
I'll show you. Come, come.
I envy you, students. You could learn all kinds of things. Play Quidditch, make lifelong friends. Oh, how I do miss those days.
Huh?
Oh yes, but in a completely different era, dozens of years ago.
Incendio.
What do you want?
The
Now
witch
you're in
snowballs.
trouble.
Atmosphere charm. Augmented. Fantastic bomb. Inflatus. Monster Flare. Expulso. Ventus. Stupid.
I'll get you for this.
Incendio.
The witch snowballs.
Acromantula venom.
Incendio.
Fantastic bomb.
Niffler.
All right, I'll try. Here goes nothing.
Monster
Expulso.
bug. Incendio.
What do you want? What do you...
witch
Now
snowballs.
you're in trouble.
Stupid bomb. Expulso. Niffler.
Acromantula venom.
Acromantula
Monster bug.
I'll get you for
The witch
this.
snowballs.
Fantastic bomb.
Incendio.
Incendio.
Expulso. Niffler.
Atmosphere charm.
All right, Right,
Essence of
here
Fitness.
goes nothing.
Acromentula venom.
Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow. Wingardium Leviosa. Keep going, mate. Don't give up. I've always fancied my... All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Monster book. Incendio. Atmosphere charm. Bombastic bomb. Ventus. Monster book. Incendio.
Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid fat rat... Ronald Weasley! How dare you steal that car! I am absolutely disgusted! Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid...
You have been hanging around here for a long while. Let me think.
How dare you talk back to me? I am a former prefect. If I had the power to deduct points still, I would have deducted 20 points from your house.
Now go back to your dormitory, otherwise I will inform Mr. Filch.
This is it! Behind this painting is a corridor full of rooms, each grander than the last. Though it seems different from what I remembered.
This is exactly what I need to drum up interest in my art club, Gossamer.
Sorry, I just can't shake the feeling that something's missing from this painting. Now, what did you say again?
I asked how we get the painting to open up.
Oh, that? Haven't a clue.
How do you not know? It's your third favourite hiding spot, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not as if I've actually had to use the door, being a portrait and all. Though I do vaguely recall Simon placing an enchantment on the portrait.
I wonder if you have to say a password or perform some sort of action to enter, like you do to get into the house common rooms.
Why don't we ask the nearby portraits if they remember anything? If Simon's as memorable as Etheldreda made him seem, it's possible we could pick up a clue or two.
Yes! Simon Talmadge and his friends came here often. It's my understanding that they commandeered the hidden space behind the painting for their clubhouse.
Do you have any idea how they were able to get in?
The only thing I can recall is that the sleeping dragon in the painting would snort flame every time they entered, as if laughing.
Oh, that's right! There was a sleeping dragon in this painting before. Simon added it to this otherwise boring old landscape. I can't believe I forgot.
Simon Talmadge? I always thought the boy was a bit off. Once I caught him staring at the painting you're talking about. He kept mumbling the Hogwarts school motto, Draco Domiens Nunquam Titilandus, over. I thought he had gone mad. I cannot say I was surprised when I heard what had happened to him.
What do you mean, what had happened?
Oh, excuse me, I think I hear someone...
Simon Talmadge. Now there's a name I haven't heard in ages. Poor lad had such a hard time fitting in, and the uncle so desperate for someone to confide in that he made friends with us. Of course being seen.
Those gits even destroyed his paintings once. He was really upset, so I showed him this hiding spot to cheer him up. He was so excited to turn it into his own private art studio, but...
Gwydion Scamp if I ever saw one. Always managed to rope Simon into doing the same too. He was real
So we know that this painting used to be a landscape before Simon added a sleeping dragon onto it, that the dragon would laugh before the door opened, that Simon had a notoriously rebellious friend, and that he Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandis, while viewing everything seems to point to the dragon being the key to getting inside. But where could it be?
Perhaps it's been hidden. Let's take...
Oh.
The sleeping dragon's back!
But unfortunately, the passageway's still locked. What do you think we should do next?
One of the portraits reported hearing Simon repeat, Draco Dormiens Nunquam Tutilandius, over and over. So Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandius. Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandius.
Maybe you're not saying it right. Oh, the sleeping dragon's back!
But unfortunately, the passageway's still locked. What do you think we should do next?
Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandius translates to Never Tickle a Sleeping Dragon. Knowing that Simon deliberately chose and that he had a rebellious streak, I think the key to opening the door is to do the exact opposite of what the motto advises.
It worked! You're so clever.
Agreed. Nice thinking.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go in! It's empty? That can't be! Last time I was here, it was full of Simon's paintings, Gwydion's experiments, Jessamine's half-dressed mannequins, Nemesine's photographs.
I'm so sorry, Gossamer, but it has been almost 200 years since you last saw them, hasn't it? A lot can change in that amount of time.
You don't understand! This place was never supposed to change!
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly was this place?
It was our clubhouse. No, not just that. It was our place, where no one would bother or bully us. We could do whatever we wanted here. Be whatever we wanted here.
So it was a safe space?
Actually, now that I think about it, that's exactly what Gwydion called it when he pitched the idea to Simon. A safe... Originally, it was just for me, him, and Simon. But over the years, we recruited more and...
No wonder this place means so much to you. It was somewhere you could truly be yourself.
I never really thought about it like that, but yes. Yes, I suppose it was, wasn't it? It was supposed to be here for anyone who needed it, long after we were gone. I suppose that's why it's so sad to see it empty like this. I never even got to say goodbye to everyone.
Oh, Gosma, I wish there was something we could do to cheer him up.
What if we cleaned the place up? It won't bring his friends back, but it might be easier for Gossamer to cope if the space doesn't look so abandoned.
What's this?
That's a great idea. Let's do it now so we can surprise Gosma when he gets back.
Oh!
What's this?
We noticed how upset seeing this place run down was making you, so we...
It's not much, but we hope it cheers you up a bit.
It does. Thank you, you two.
You know, Gossamer, I've been thinking, instead of dwelling on the past, why don't you start looking ahead to the future? Why not carry on where you left off and help a new generation of Hogwarts students create a place where they can just be themselves?
You mean get this place up and running again? I'm going to try my best to make it an even more welcoming place than before. But I'm probably going to need your help.
Of course we don't mind, Gossamer. It sounds fun.
Well, I mind.
Simon? You're a ghost? And you look as you did when I last saw you. But wait, wouldn't that mean... How? Why?
I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want you here. Any of you. Leave.
I don't understand. Is this some sort of joke? Did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me?
No, it's not. Things change. People change.
Maybe we should just go. We can always find somewhere else to...
No! This place was Gwydion's dream, not somewhere else. Here. Don't you remember, Simon? Don't you still...
Look around you, Gossamer. Everyone and everything is gone. This place has long been forgotten. Gwydion's dream...
It is not. Not as long as we're still here to see it through.
It probably will be hard work, but Gossamer's our friend. We'll do whatever it...
Simon, are you really prepared to just abandon Gwydion's dream?
Do what you want, but leave me out of it.
The Simon I knew was never so cynical. He'd never just...
Like the secret clubhouse. Time seems to have done a number on him.
Don't worry, Gosma. Once we start fixing this place up, he'll come round.
I hope so. you are. You know I've been brainstorming ways to cheer up Simon in the hopes that he'll open up to me? Well, I've come up with a brilliant plan that's sure to get through to him.
Am I missing something? Or is this just an empty wall?
The wall's empty now, but it used to be where Simon hung up his favorite and most prized paintings. I'm not sure what happened to all of them, but some have got to still be here at Hogwarts. If I track those down and hang them back up, I'm sure it'd mean a lot to him. Do you think you two could help me find Simon's missing paintings and bring them back here? I'd do it myself, but being a portrait makes that challenging, to say the least.
Of course, Gossamer. That's what friends are for. Besides, I've admittedly gotten rather invested.
Simon had a lot of favorites. A portrait of former Minister of Magic Josephina Flint standing on her head. A painting of a unicorn grazing in the forest. A tapestry of a noble dragon slaying. But I think we should start with the inflated girl portrait he painted in his 3rd year. He always seemed particularly fond of it. To tell you the truth, I found it a bit odd and couldn't understand why Simon favored it when he painted much more. But if any of his paintings are going to knock him out of his funk, it's that one. I know I've seen it around the castle somewhere recently. I just can't remember where exactly.
Why don't we ask some of the other portraits? They were a big help to us before, and a peculiar portrait like that one is bound to be memorable. It's possible one of these portraits knows something about the inflated girl painting. Let's ask around.
A portrait of an inflated girl. Yes, I do. If my memory serves, she was a Gryffindor with a particularly sharp tongue. Normally he just grinned and bore the bullying. But on that day, the boys stepped in and gave her. Simon stopped coming around as often after that day. I dare say he seemed quite taken.
Yes, I know the portrait you're talking about. A disturbing product of a disturbed mind.
You take that back! Simon's not disturbed. He's the nicest.
You're in denial. To those of us with unclouded eyes, it came as no surprise that he turned out to be a bad egg.
An inflated girl? Are you talking about... From what I hear, she's been making the other portraits quite uncomfortable. You'd be doing everyone a favor by moving her to a more suitable location.
I do believe I saw the caretaker transporting a portrait matching that. I couldn't tell you where he was taking it, but he seemed oddly... He kept talking about moving it to a place where it would get the attention and appreciation it deserves. That man really ought to get out more.
If that gossipy portrait's information is correct, the portrait of an inflated girl should be on display in the entrance.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
The inflated girl portrait has to be here somewhere. Let's look around the room and see if we can find it.
Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this juice.
Ah! Is that the inflated girl portrait?
Yes, that's the one! I can't believe you found her. Simon is going to be so happy to have her back.
It's such an uncomfortable image. No wonder it's so polarizing.
Do you think Simon painted this portrait to celebrate the time his bully finally got what she deserved?
No way! Simon didn't like bullies, but he wasn't mean-spirited. More than anything, he just wanted to be left alone.
I agree. I get the feeling that his motivations weren't so petty. There's no rage or malice behind the brushstrokes.
Now come on, let's get the inflated girl off that wall and back where she belongs. I can't wait to see the look on Simon's face when he sees our surprise. Almost got it. Just a little to the left. There! That's perfect!
Where did you find that?
The entrance hall. This wall was looking a little bare, and I know how much this portrait means to you. So
I think I told you to leave me alone.
Wait, before you go, I just want you to know that I think your portrait is beautiful.
You do? Most people find it disturbing or unnerving.
I really do. It's harrowing yet deeply personal and sentimental. I'd love to hear the full story behind it.
Since you insist. I can't remember what I did to incur Mabel's wrath that day, but she had it out for me. She was just about to cast the pimple jinx on me when Gwydion, a boy in the year above me, who had witnessed everything. I'll never forget what Gwydion said afterward. There, I was speechless. No one had stood up for me like that before. No, more than a best friend. A knight in not-so-shining armor.
I remember you telling me the story of how you and Gwydion met, but I had no idea that's where the idea for the portrait came from. You and Gwydion became inseparable after that. What happened? Was he there when you passed? Has he passed too?
Gwydion's moved on.
I don't understand. Simon used to tell me everything.
I know it must be frustrating and painful, but look on the bright side, Gossamer. Your plan worked.
That's right. The inflated girl portrait did seem to lift Simon's spirits and get him to open up, if only a little bit.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I shouldn't see this as a loss. I should see this as proof we're on the right track.
Then why not make finding furniture our next step in restoring this place to its former glory? It'll...
Good idea. I'm not sure where all the old stuff ended up, but an old friend of mine might. Give me some time to find her. If she's still at Hogwarts, I'll let you two know straight away. News. Remember the old friend I mentioned earlier? The one who knows where the old furniture might be? Well, I've found her. She's still working in the kitchens and thinks she might be able to help us.
The kitchens? Is your friend a house elf?
That's right. Probably one of the best you'll ever meet, too. She's expecting us in the kitchens. I've already told Lottie to meet us there. Now... is Cosa. She kept the secret clubhouse tidy and even helped Simon and Gwydion furnish it.
Nice to meet you, Casa. How did you come to know Simon and his friends?
When Cosa overheard Simon and Gwydion's plans to fix it up, Simon and Gwydion treated Cosa well as friends rather than housekeeper.
Apparently, it's been stored in the room of requirement. We just...
Cosa would fetch it herself, but Cosa is needed in kitchens.
Don't worry, Casa. Just tell us what to look for, and we'll do the rest.
Cosa remembers spotting the clubhouse's multi-purpose
Sounds simple enough. Let's head to the room of requirement and get started.